Look, baby, everybody ain't your friend. Some people will willingly go out of their way to try to get you to self-sabotage the blessing that God tried to send to your life. And it's because they have this envious and covetous behavior, covetous meaning by they want what you have, and they envy because they see the blessing on the said person that God is trying to bring in your life, and they know and recognize the value, probably even more than you see it. But because sometimes the enemy recognize the light within other people before they even recognize it themselves, and this goes for the blessing itself, because sometimes the blessing don't even know how good of a blessing they are. It's all about recognizing your self-worth, right? You know your self-worth, that's when you're the most powerful. And of course, when you align yourself with God. But as I already said in my last video, people will literally sow bad seeds against this said blessing to deter you, to get you to where God wants you to go. And oftentimes, this is the next step in your evolution, because sometimes God will use the blessing. God will use other people, whatever the blessing may be, but sometimes it's another person. And God utilizes other people to get to where you need to be, because that person may be the person that plants the seeds and where God wants to perpetuate your growth. Those friends, those envious friends, remember, test the spirit, folks. Test the spirit. Heighten that discernment. The only way you to heighten your discernment is getting in and saying that word, all right? Because some of your friends ain't really your friends, but they envy because they want what you have. But if they can block the blessing, you know how the devil is. You know how the devil, that is all devil work. The devil sees that the blessing, like, oh, nah. You think I'm going to make it easy for you? Nah, so you end up self-sabotaging yourself. Blocking the blessing that God meant, that was meant for you. And now you have these folks probably sometimes go behind your back and try to get that said blessing. Again, everybody ain't your friend, baby. But as always, I love y'all. God bless. And remember, it's impact over influence, baby.